What is thematic analysis? Thematic analysis is a flexible yet systematic method that offers researchers a valuable framework for identifying, analyzing, and reporting patterns of meaning within qualitative data. Whether you're working with interview transcripts, social media comments, survey responses, reports, or web pages. In this video, we will take a look at how to conduct a thematic analysis inspired by Braun and Clarke step by step. And if you want to read more, we have linked their original text in the description. There are essentially 6 phases in a reflexive thematic analysis that researchers engage with iteratively and recursively. 1. Familiarizing yourself with the dataset. The first phase is the foundational step. In this phase, we develop a deep and intimate knowledge of our data. We read and reread each document. Note our preliminary thoughts and observations. When working with audio or video data, we pay attention to nonverbal elements such as tone, pauses, or emotional expressions, and we also listen to the corresponding audio recordings while reading interview transcripts to capture additional layers of meaning. 2. Systematic coding. After we have familiarized ourselves with our data, we move on to systematic analysis. With coding, we start our interpretative work. Coding represents the systematic process of identifying and labeling segments of data that are interesting, meaningful, and relevant to our research question. 3. Generating initial themes. In the next step, we shift our analytical focus from individual codes to broader patterns of meaning. This means we are moving away from the detailed, segment-level focus of coding to a more conceptual level, thinking analytically about relationships between codes and beginning to construct themes that capture broader underlying meanings and concepts addressing our research questions. 4. Developing and refining themes. In the next phase, we rigorously test and refine our initial potential themes from phase 3 against our data. 5. Refining and defining themes. Building on the review process of the previous phase, this stage focuses on finalizing each theme to ensure it captures a unique and coherent core point with rich nuance drawn from the dataset. Each theme needs to be refined to its essential core while maintaining the complexity and richness that makes it meaningful. We're essentially preparing our themes for presentation by ensuring they are theoretically sound and can be clearly understood by others. 6. Writing up your analysis. Finally, phase 6 is the culmination of our analytic journey. We are now aiming for a coherent narrative that logically organizes themes into a coherent story, try to illustrate themes with compelling quotes, interpret findings and relate them to existing literature and theoretical frameworks, and ensure clear and engaging writing. Let's look at these 6 phases one after another. Phase 1 of thematic analysis. Familiarizing yourself with the dataset. In order to familiarize ourselves with our data, we first import our documents into MAXQDA. The Documents window in MAXQDA serves as our project's central hub, where we import and organize all of our data, including interviews, social media comments, web pages, reports, and survey responses in one unified project. The Document Groups feature helps you organize your data and related materials, while Document Variables enable you to track important characteristics across your data set. Essential for maintaining overview as you develop intimate knowledge of your data. We can open text documents, PDFs, and image files in the document browser. Here we can adjust the font size, open multiple documents at once to compare them, and seamlessly navigate between different data sources. For audio-recorded interviews, clickable timestamps allow us to instantly access the original audio. Our first insights can be captured in memos. Memos are signified by an icon that resembles a yellow sticky note. Once we hover over them, we can see a preview of our memo. There are different types of memos. In-document memos attach directly to specific text segments, perfect for capturing immediate reactions to particular quotes, observations about participant emotions, or questions that arise while reading. Document memos provide space for broader reflections about entire interviews or documents, where you might summarize overall impressions, note dominant topics, or maybe highlight contradictions within a participant's narrative. Free memos and the project memo support your developing understanding of the dataset as a whole, allowing you to track overarching patterns and document evolving questions about your research focus. You may supplement your close reading with MAXQDA's word-based exploration tools. Text search helps locate specific concepts across documents. Word clouds. Word frequency lists and word combination lists reveal interesting patterns in language use. Word Explorer examines how particular terms are used in context. Word Tree uncovers metaphors, implicit assumptions, or conceptual frameworks that participants employ. These tools also help identify differences between cases or participant groups. With the automatic summarization feature of AI Assist, MAXQDA's virtual research assistant, we can summarize entire documents to rapidly get overviews per cases. Throughout all phases, AI Assist functions as a supportive analytical partner that amplifies your interpretive capabilities while ensuring all analytical decisions remain under your control. Phase 2 of Thematic Analysis. Coding. In the Codes window, we can now easily create new codes and organize them hierarchically as our analysis evolves. In MAXQDA, coding is intuitive. Simply select a code from the Codes window and drag it onto a segment from your document, or vice versa. You can also create new codes from interesting segments of your documents by highlighting the segments and selecting Code with a new code. In the Codes window, we can use the code colors to group related codes, distinguish between different code types, such as semantic versus latent ones, or highlight codes at different analytical levels. In code memos, we can define code meanings, document why codes were created, track evolving ideas about their significance, or note relationships with other codes. And also we can use the Suggest New Codes feature of AI Assist for selected text segments to help us identify potential codes that might have been overlooked during manual coding. Phase 3 of Thematic Analysis. Generating initial themes. A good starting point for this is the Creative Coding workspace. Here we can spatially arrange codes to test different thematic relationships, merge related codes, experiment with groupings before committing to specific theme structures, generate higher order codes that represent initial themes. And when we're done, we can update our code system directly from our visual explorations. Furthermore, we can use the Retrieve Segments feature to test our emerging thematic ideas against our actual data. First, we activate all documents. We then activate multiple codes that might belong together and systematically review their associated data segments in the Retrieve Segments window. This allows us to examine whether the data actually supports the idea of a shared concept underlying these codes. Memos become crucial during theme development for capturing our evolving thinking about potential themes. Memos should articulate the core idea of each emerging theme, document why certain codes seem to belong together, and explore questions about thematic boundaries and relationships. The AI Assist feature Summarize Coded Segments provides comprehensive overviews of all data supporting potential themes, helping assess thematic coherence. Phase 4 of Thematic Analysis, Developing and Refining Themes. In MAXQDA's Flexible Codes window, we can create new higher-level codes for refined themes, relocate subcodes between different themes, merge related codes that strengthen thematic coherence, or eliminate codes that no longer serve our analytical framework. Of course, we can also rename themes directly within the codes window to reflect a refined conceptual understanding. The Code Matrix browser, available in the Visual Tools ribbon menu, enables sophisticated exploration of how your themes are distributed across different participants, cases, or demographic groups. This powerful visualization tool reveals whether themes appear consistently throughout your dataset or concentrate within specific subgroups, helping identify important nuances that might require theme refinement or subdivision. Such distribution analysis often uncovers patterns that inform both your thematic framework and your broader analytical narrative. In the MaxMaps workspace, we can visualize the evolving thematic structure and explore relationships between themes. We can use it to create visual representations that map themes and their interconnections, experiment with different organizational configurations, and examine how individual themes contribute to addressing our research questions. This phase also presents an ideal opportunity to update our theme memos from Phase 3, ensuring they reflect your latest decisions and rationale. To document our analytical evolution, we can add our newest insights at the top to create a clear record of how our understanding has developed. In order to identify overarching themes, we can also use the Chat with Coded Segments feature of AI Assist that facilitates dialogue about patterns within relevant text data. Phase 5 of Thematic Analysis, Refining, Defining, and Naming Themes. In the next phase, we finalize the theme memos and then check that they each include the carefully chosen theme name, a concise but detailed definition of the theme's core concept, clear articulation of the theme's scope and boundaries, what it includes and excludes, and an explanation of the theme's specific contribution to understanding the research questions. These memos become our definitive theme documentation, essential reference materials for writing up the analysis and ensuring consistency in how each theme is presented throughout the research report. We can also ask targeted questions about our thematic boundaries and definitions using AI Assist's Chat with Documents feature. Phase 6 of Thematic Analysis, Writing Up. MaxQDA's QTT workspace serves as your bridge between analysis and your research report. In QTT, you can bring together all essential elements of your analysis: research questions, finalized themes, key memos, representative quotes, theoretical insights, and visual representations from MaxMaps. For every element we add to QTT, we can add our analytical insights, which automatically flow into an Integration of Insights section. Beyond QTT, MaxQDA provides several specialized tools that streamline the transition from analysis to polished research narrative, including Memo Manager, Navigate to Memos, all memos to compile all your analytical documentation in memos in a centralized view, theme definitions, methodological decisions, and theoretical reflections. You can easily include quotes from your data by dragging data segments directly from MaxQDA into your document. The software automatically adds proper source attribution, maintaining academic rigor while streamlining your workflow. Furthermore, we can get comprehensive theme summaries that serve as foundations for detailed theme descriptions in your report using the Summarize All Coded Segments feature of MaxQDA. Conclusion: MaxQDA transforms thematic analysis from a potentially overwhelming manual process into a systematic and well-organized experience. The software supports every phase of Braun and Clarke's framework, from initial data exploration through final report writing, while maintaining the rigor and depth in the complete process. This guide is also available in a text format on our website. You can find the link in the description of the video. We wish you all the best for your project.